Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, the 6th podcast of course. I'm your host Akshat today and let's meet our panelist.
Hello, I'm Ranvir Chavan. I'm a sports journalist.
I'm Daksh Sharma, ex-cricketer.
I'm Keer, the fitness expert.
I'm Rinkle Thacker, a brand consultant.
I'm Divyang Israni, the marketing expert.
Great, this is a very, guys, welcome to the podcast. So guys, did you watch the match yesterday, India vs Pakistan?
It was a
Yes.
great match
Yeah.
and the tournament is going great for India. 2-1-2 for India. I hope we qualify for the next rounds.
Everyone in our team played very well.
Who do you think was the best? Who outshined everyone?
Virat Kohli, of course.
Virat
Of course,
Kohli.
it was Virat Kohli. It was a great performance by him. He carried our team, in my opinion. A great century that after a long time. Everyone was expecting him to perform, especially on the big stages.
Despite
And he performed.
Even though the wickets were falling on the other side, he held his ground on the other side and completed his 100. So even though the match was one-sided, everyone was waiting till the last ball till Virat Kohli completes his 100 and he finally got it.
But it is a very difficult situation, even in an under pressure match with Pakistan. Scoring 100 is a very prestigious.
even though he was not in his top class form, not in his actual form, he played very well compared.
He scored his 51st century in this ODI.
And also, he was the third player who scored more than 14,000 ODI runs.
Yes, so guys, I think you would have guessed. Today we will be talking about none other than the greatest player of all time, for me at least, Mr. Virat Kohli. So guys, can you take me through, like, being fans? All of us Indians are huge fans of Virat Kohli. Each one of us knew about who doesn't know about Virat Kohli. Can you take me through his history, through his background, where he comes from?
So he always wanted to be a cricketer. I heard a story in which his dad asked him what did he want to be when he grew older. He always wanted to be a cricketer and he also shared a special bond with his dad.
From the age of 9, his dad used to take him to West Delhi Academy for cricket every single day. And the biggest support system for Virat Kohli has been his dad.
One day when he was playing a Ranji match and he came back home, he got to know that his father had passed away. I recently watched an interview of his mom and his brother where she said that when he got to know about his father's death, she said that she had seen a different Virat Kohli from that moment.
I've heard that even though his dad passed away, he went on to play the match.
Yeah.
And he, I think, even scored a century if I'm not wrong.
Next day after his father's death.
It just shows how losing a parent at such a tender age, I think it has shaped him in such a way that how he is now, what role the role he has played in the Indian cricket team. Do you feel that was his father the turning point in his life where he switched on, like, now is the time that I have to take the responsibility and now is the time I will become a cricketer?
I think
Yes,
he
surely.
became more intense after that and more motivated, I must say.
So now that we know that where Virat's resilience come from and how was he so successful in his life, and let us talk up now. Let's focus on how he was so great for the Indian cricket team.
I think he has been a monumental figure for Indian cricket team. He have changed the way others perceive the game. I think he have especially focused on fielding aspect of the game, which I think prior captains didn't focus that much on.
He is one of the most important captains in India's history.
Yeah, I get that. And one more thing that I want to highlight, take upon your point, is the fitness. I think that was the most important thing when it comes to fielding. If you're not a fit player, you will not field well. So don't you guys think that the fitness that he brought into the team?
So we were talking about his childhood. So Virat Kohli was earlier a chubby teenager where he got his nickname as Chico. Then he transformed himself through fitness, through taking account into his diet, controlling his diet, and turned into a world-class athlete, his body is not only for aesthetics. He has used his body, his fitness to enhance the game, his performance of cricket, and inspired many youngsters in our Indian cricket team. and carried the legacy
His
forward.
transformation to a lean athlete has inspired millions of people to who inspire and look up to him.
One more thing about Kohli I know is that he focuses on vegan and plant-based protein, and moreover, everyone, like very few people know this about Kohli, that he drinks black water. So it is mainly rich in magnesium and potassium, and like yeah.
I think he has transformed the team not only in the fielding aspect, but also the team have become more aggressive than before.
Earlier, the team was not as good as today in the fielding aspect. Under Virat Kohli's captainship, his primary focus was on fielding, and he even dropped some main players out of the team to focus on the fielding aspect.
We've seen those instances when India tour of Australia, like the BGT and all. I've seen the team being more aggressive and play better, which resulted into wins for India,
And
which
we
we never
have-
dreamt of before.
And we have also seen his dialogue where he says that for 60 overs they should feel like hell out there, which is like a huge.
I agree that he has been a great
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask that do you guys think the fitness transformation, of course, it has influenced a lot of people, a lot of teenagers and children as well. So, how do you feel when I say the sentences? Does Virat Kohli use this fitness transformation to associate himself with brands to make his brand image?
One thing I know is that obviously this is a sport, so he obviously has to be fit, and after being fit, brands will endorse him. So this is how.
I think the most important aspect when it comes to brand is the trust. People trust Virat Kohli, and the thing is that he promotes brand which he himself associates with. So, for example, he turned
He has
vegan
been
recently.
very open with brands and his routine. So when he turned into a vegan, he endorsed with a different brand. I think it was Tribe. Something.
Yeah.
Blue
Yeah.
Tribe.
Yeah.
Blue Tribe.
Blue Tribe. Yeah. So he was very open about that, and because people didn't know about that brand, so it was a different alternative that people got to know, and people started trusting him more.
Yeah.
So-
He also collaborated with Puma and he started his own brand 18, which also
18, yeah.
signifies his jersey number that is 18. And the sales have skyrocketed since then of Puma.
And he basically believes what he promotes, and it has like people relate and to the authenticity that he shows.
That is how he has built the trust, I think.
Yeah.
Because of how open he is to his fans, to his audience and everything. So guys, now let's talk about Virat Kohli as a brand from a marketing perspective. What do you guys think about him as a brand overall?
So one of his early endorsements was with MRF,
Hmm.
and it is said that he charges 100 crores annually for the MRF bat, which is the sticker,
Yeah.
the MRF sticker which is on his bat. And it is said that according to 2023 reports, that 29% of the sales have increased because of this endorsement, which is around 1300 crores. So that is Virat Kohli as a brand for MRF.
I think nowadays social media plays an important and vital role for increasing the influence among youth. And I think he has around 270 million followers on Instagram, which is more than
Yeah.
players like Neymar Jr. and LeBron James. And he's the most followed Indian celebrity on Instagram.
And cricket is not known worldwide as football. Then also he has more followers and more of a fan following than Neymar Jr., one of the very good players in football.
Yeah, he's one of the highest paid athletes according to Forbes, and has a brand value of over 1,000 crores, and has built a perfect portfolio for brand endorsements.
He also has a global fan base, and not only his main fans are not only in India, the fans are spread worldwide
I also, I think, collaborated with Cristiano Ronaldo
Yeah.
for a video. Yeah.
for an ad.
For an ad.
I know that someone told me that for one Instagram post he also gets 8 crores.
Which is a big amount.
Yeah.
Which is a big amount. So the personality of Virat Kohli, does that influence the brand's his brand value?
So his overall brand is based on aspiration, winning mindset, and discipline. And he has a global appeal, so everyone knows. So he has become a face for many international brands, and by staying true to his values of fashion, fitness, discipline, he has built a long-term and a sustainable brand empire which has gone beyond cricket.
But Virat chooses his brands very wisely. He only associates with brands that he feels is right for his fans, and that is why the fans trust him. And it is now the name Virat Kohli is not just a brand but also a feeling among Indians, right? Now let's talk about its future. How does Virat's brand future hold?
I think he's already a big entrepreneur. He owns FC Goa. He owns a chain of restaurant under the name of One8, and I think many brands dare to collaborate with him, and they have already set a benchmark for Indian cricketers and different celebrities. So I think the money is sorted.
But I know money is sorted, of course. He is one of the most decorated Indian cricketers. But what about his brand value per se? Like, will his brand not, drop down in significance after he retires?
As you have seen with,
I believe that Virat Kohli has set a benchmark already, like regarding his personal scores and milestones. He has already set a benchmark. So to reach that benchmark, it will take a lot of time for any other Indian cricketer.
We know that, but let's compare Virat Kohli with Michael Jordan per se.
Yeah.
Suppose if you see Michael Jordan after retirement, he's still significant right now.
Yes.
Most of us, we know the Jordan name. So do you think Virat Kohli will live up to Michael Jordan per se or Cristiano Ronaldo per se?
I believe yes.
Yeah, his brand
but
appeal
why?
is not going to fail because Virat Kohli's name itself is $1 billion brand value. The
But
name
what
itself
Just
has
because he has retired doesn't mean that his brand will
I think
diminish.
the growing population of India, which is growing rapidly, plus his influence on the youth and with the integration of social media, I think he and his brand have the potential to even surpass Jordan in
Yeah.
Now I know that he's financially sound. Virat Kohli is very financially sound, but what about his brand value per se? Do you think he will be able to live up to Michael Jordan? How we all know after it has almost been 20-25 years that Michael Jordan has been retired, but still each and everyone knows what is Michael Jordan, what is the brand behind Michael Jordan, right? So do you think Virat Kohli will live up to that expectation?
Definitely, his brand appeal won't fade. Virat Kohli's name itself is $1 billion brand value. It has $1 billion brand value. So I think it can definitely surpass Jordan's legacy as well.
I think India's rapidly growing population plus his influence on the youth with the integration of social media, I think him and his brand have the potential to even surpass the brand name of Jordan's.
Similar to Michael Jordan and Cristiano Ronaldo, Virat Kohli has his own sports company called the One8, which is a huge deal, and it can compete with the companies like CR7 and Michael Jordan.
So to keep this feeling alive of the brand name Virat Kohli, maybe he has to start with the roots of the Indian populace, starting his own Virat Kohli Cricket Academy. Like many, there is a football academy by Changotia Football School. So maybe start with the younger generations to keep the Virat Kohli ways of cricket alive in this country and moving them forward.
Basically, he will use his brand. I just want you to summarize Virat Kohli with a phrase.
So I believe to become a good player you need talent, and to become a great player you need attitude like Virat Kohli.
I'd like to say that Virat Kohli's cricket journey is not just about any sport. It's a masterclass about business, branding, and discipline.
So as a fitness expert, I would like to say the phrase which Virat Kohli himself holds is when you are fit, you can win the world.
I think he's a walking advertisement for discipline. That's why big brands like Puma wants to collaborate with him.
I would just like to say, form is temporary, class is permanent.
Nice one. So at the end, guys, I just want to conclude by saying that Virat Kohli's story signifies the importance of hard work and discipline, which not only reflects on the cricket field but also on his business and his brand. At the end, that is why he's not just Kohli but King Kohli. Again, thank you to all our panelists again for joining us, and keep watching us and keep hearing us. Thank you, everyone.
उठो 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 चलो बाहर जाओ हो गया तुम्हारा
कोहली
कुछ नहीं बोलो
हो गया स्टार्ट.
मेरा है कि
It's
his
done.
overall brand is based on the symbol of discipline.